A very good afternoon to one and all from Inspira Research family. Myself, Dr. Ravikant Modi, General Secretary, Inspira Research Association, is here with yet another energizing session. First of all, I would like to welcome you all the participants and Professor Anil Mehta sir. I would like to welcome Professor Anil Mehta sir also. And as you know, as we all know that we are firm believers of the fact that a healthy mind leads to a healthy body. Health has become our prime concern. We keep getting tips to improve our immunity, and let me be share, immunity can surely get a boost if we start believing in ourselves and stay strong. So here, I feel privileged to introduce today's most eminent and talented guest speaker for the session, Engineer Pankaj Rai sir. Sir is an international trainer, motivational speaker, writer, and psychologist. Being a master of psychology and management, an engineering graduate, and an inspiring motivational speaker, he has conducted a lot of counseling sessions and transformed thousands of lives in the past few years. He is the writer for the Times of India, also a senior trainer in Asia's biggest training center and international trainer for CTO, that is Commonwealth Countries Training, at Botswana, Ghana, Dubai, and Asia Pacific. His extensive research on mindfulness-based techniques and learning for the past 20 years has proven to be a boon for around 20,000 trainees in various fields. We feel honored to have you here with us today, sir. I request to Pankaj Rai, sir, to make us witness an amazing life-changing session. So, Pankaj Rai, sir, please start the session. I welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ravikant Modi.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Dr. S.S. Modi. I think Professor S.S. Modi is your father.
Yes.
Special thanks to Professor Anil Mehta, and special thanks to Dr. Meeta Ashisha ma'am also, who is being bridge between the Mind Transformer and the Inspira Research Association. Special thanks to your entire team who has put a lot of effort to conducting such kind of webinar in this pandemic period. Once again, a special thanks to each and everyone who are going to attend this webinar. As you can see, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I think some participants are waiting, so you can.
Sir, I am admitting all. No problem, sir. No problem.
Okay. Thank you very much. So once again, thank you very much for all of you to be the part of this journey for next 1 hour or 1.5 hours. So 2 to 3 things which is most important. Witness, which is a very beautiful word. We would like to witness a session which is going to transform. Means transformation is something we are having some particular state of mind, some particular fixed state of mind, and we want to upgrade it. You want to upgrade your skills. You want to upgrade your mental status. You want to become more and more conscious, mindful, awake, enlightened in your day-to-day life, so that you can give your best. You can discover your talent. You can know what you are exactly your talent is. So 2 to 3 things is important. One of the first, my questions, are you present? All those who are attending this session, all of you who are attending this session, physically, yes, you are present. Physically, you are present. But my basic important question is whether mentally you are present or not. Because unless you are not mentally present, we cannot communicate. You won't be able to understand what I would like to communicate to you. So your physical and mental presence is a must, most important. And when we talk about physical presence, yes, you are sitting in front of your laptop, your mobile or camera. But to be mentally present, that is what the real challenge is. Because so many times it happens, you get distracted. Either you will switch to your past, or you start thinking about your future, but physically you are in front of your laptop. So first thing which I would like from all of you, that you have to be physically as well as mentally present. Then only you can experience, witness, feel. Because if you really would like to feel something, if you would like to learn swimming, then you have to enter into the swimming pool or into the river. Then only you will be able to learn to do swimming. Just sitting beside, of the river, you won't be able to learn the swimming. So if you really would like to experience what silent mind is, if you really would like to experience what mindfulness is, if you really would like to experience how you can transform your life, then you have to be with me physically as well as mentally. Then you can feel the real transformation. So any sort of, any sort of communication, I need your physical as well as mental presence. Then only you can be connected with me. And one of the basic posture, if you are sitting on your bed or laying down, so try to keep your back straight, try to keep your spine straight. So if you will keep your spine straight, then you will be a little bit, more active and alert. Because once your spine would be straight, you would be having a minimum gravitational force, and most of the energy would be available to your luxurious mind. So I request you kindly keep your spine straight, so it will help you in your mental presence. So chat box is open to you. In any case, if you have any trouble related to audio or video or presentation, you can put your message into the chat box. Raviji is handling very well. So this picture is basically when we talk about, when you would like to switch from lower state to higher state. So you need to put effort, and that effort needs, energy. And this is what one of the most important things which all of you need to understand. If you talk about Einstein, and if you talk about any great scientists, they have said everything in this entire universe is energy. Everything in this entire universe is energy. Energy neither can be created nor can be destroyed, but can be converted from one form to another form. So not only you need energy, but you need some sort of positive energy to take a jump. Because if your energy would be negative, you won't be able to put effort. If your energy would be negative, you won't be able to transform your life. If your energy would be negative, you won't feel motivated. If your energy would be negative, that will take you into the loop, into the darker side of your life. So my first question to all of you, are you getting me what I'm talking about? So, almost more than 70 participants are there. So I want your active participation. So my question, are you getting what I'm talking about? You have to reply in chat box. Are you getting what I'm talking about? Because you have to be alert and active.
Yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes, sir. They are getting, sir. All are writing, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Good. So once again, I'm saying, if you really would like to experience, if you really would like to witness this session, try to be present physically and mentally. That is the primary condition. Try to keep your mobile aside. Try to connect it with me, because maybe we are sitting all across India in different parts of the country. But if you would be totally physically and mentally present, we all are connected, and you can feel the difference. You can feel the awareness. You can feel the presence of your mind. So if you would like to transform your life, you need, first condition is your energy. Then energy must be positive. Then one other important thing, you have to put effort in your life. If you're not putting your effort, then it's difficult to transform yourself. And then that effort should be mindful. So this word, mindful, I'll show you some more pictures which will make, what mindfulness is and how you can put your efforts, mindful efforts. But one of the important things है, जो किसी ने कहा ना कि कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती, क्योंकि असफलता एक चुनौती है, इसे स्वीकार करो, क्या कमी रह गई देखो और सुधार करो, क्योंकि बिना मेहनत के जय जयकार नहीं होती और कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. थोड़ा सा करेक्शन है, होशपूर्वक कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. एफर्ट तो बहुत सारे लोग लगाते हैं, कोलू का बैल भी एफर्ट लगाता है, but once your effort would be mindful, then definitely you can transform your life. And the last and important thing, you need motivation. You have to be motivated. And to be motivated, motivation ka ek what is the exact definition as per my experience? If you are continuously moving on in your life, then you are motivated. So this is first things, primary requirement to transform your life. You need to understand everything. If I'm talking, that is also a form of energy. If you are listening, that is also a form of energy. Your energy can be positive, can be negative, or mixed of it. Once when you try to transform your negative energy into positive energy, then your inner transformation is starts. Once again, I repeat. So many times it happens, you feel angry, you feel disturbed, you feel stressed, you feel tense, you feel obsessed, you feel anxious, you feel fear, you feel frustrated, you feel miserable. And you don't find any way to what to do. In that particular situation, you can transform this negative energy into positive energy. How to do it, that I'll tell you. But you can transform this negative energy into positive energy. And to do that, you need to understand one of the first phenomena. Everything is energy. We are looking, I mean, what you are. So if this slide is clear to you, we are the combination of, body, we are the combination of mind, and we are the combinations of consciousness, which is a pure form of energy. So you can see your body, that is a kind of matter. But mind is, it's a beautiful tool which we all are using, and consciousness, till you are conscious, you can feel your mind, you can feel your body. So we are a combination of mind, body, and consciousness. And this is consciousness is your purest form of energy. And you are not the body, but you are in the body. This is, one of the clear concepts you need to understand. You are not the body, but you are in the body. And when we talk about mind is a great tool for you. You are not the mind, you are beyond the mind. So when we talk about to transform your life, you need to use your mind as a tool to transform your life. Once again, I repeat, you need to use your mind, which is a great tool for you, to transform your life and to become a little bit more and more conscious, more and more aware, more and more mindful in your life. So two things is important. You are not the body, but you are in the body. Your mind can be negative, mind can be positive, depending upon your energy level. So many times you feel negative, so many times you feel positive. We can transform that energy, how you'll see to it. But beyond your body and beyond your mind, you are a little bit conscious. So right now, my basic question to you, are you all conscious? Are you getting what I'm talking about? If you are conscious, then is your mind is silent? My question to you, if you are conscious, is your mind silent? Kindly reply in chat box. If you are conscious, if you are aware, is your mind chattering stops, or yes or no? Kindly reply in chat box. Yes. If you are conscious, your mind stops chattering. I'm getting very few, 10 to 15 reply. I want all of you to be active. So we can take out some formulas to transform your life. If you are conscious, if you are aware, your mind doesn't chatter. If you are conscious, if you are aware, if you are in present, your reception power increases. If you are aware, if you are conscious, your listening power improves, because listening, one of the important facts is next 1.5 hours, you have to be listener. There is a difference in listening and hearing. In hearing, you are not present. You are absent and present. But in listening, you are present physically as well as mentally. Very good, very good. So you understood one phenomena, that if you are conscious, your mind is not chattering. And second, everything is a form of energy, correct? Your emotions amplifies it. Emotions are nothing, your energies in motion. So your emotions, if sometimes you feel sad, sometimes you feel very lovable. So your emotions amplifies your energy, and your actions increases and gives it the movement. So everything starts from your thoughts, then your emotions, and then your actions. give it to the moment. And as we are talking, this negative energy can be transformed. And once you get success in transforming your negative energy into positive energy, creative energy, intellectual energy, energy with wisdom, energy with love, joy, peace, then that energy can be utilized to, transform not only your life, you can transform millions of lives. So, another question to all of you, do you feel your energy? So many times it happens you feel very low, so many times you feel very high, so many times you feel lethargic, so many times you feel motivated. Kindly reply. Do you are having that much of awareness level so that you can feel your energy? Can you feel your energy? Yes, no. Kindly reply. Do you feel your energy? Can you feel your energy right now? What is your state of mind? How are you feeling? Because we are talking, everything which is positive. And whenever you talk positive, your energy level shift, transcendent. That's good. I'm getting. So can you feel your energy right now? This is what I want. You need to feel your energy right now in this particular moment. You need to feel your energy right now in this particular moment. Try to make yourself more and more aware. Try to make yourself more and more active. Try to connect to the session. Try to get connect to this particular session. Try to connect as much as possible. Try to connect. So this is what we talk. If you are moving on with self-awareness, you are motivated. So can you tell what this picture is talking about? Anyone? In the left side, water is flowing, continuously flowing. In the right side, water, is stagnant. So if you are continuously moving on in your life, you are motivated. My question to you, are you flexible? My question to you, are you flexible and moving on with your time and space? Because everyone is having their own time and their own space. And Einstein has talked about one different dimension of time, which we call spatial time. Are you flexible and moving on with your time and in space, or you have become stagnant? Are you rigid or stuck? If you are rigid, if you're stuck with your past, you are not motivated. But if you are flexible and if you are moving on continuously with your time and space, you are motivated. And in this particular moment, if you are totally into the moment, if you are totally physically as well as mentally present, you are motivated and you can feel your energy. You can experience it. So try to understand, try to analyze. This is what we call self-analysis. If I'm rigid, accept it, I'm a rigid, but I would like to move on. And slowly, when you started moving, and when you talk about moving on in your life, it means whatever situation is coming into your life, you are ready to face it. Whatever situation comes into your life, you are ready to face it. Not only face it, you are ready to transform it. You enjoy it. Take it as a play. Don't resist, receive. The more you resist, the more you become rigid, stuck. Because problem is not, it is about how you resist. So we waste a huge amount of energy and resistance in a particular situation or problem. Yes, flexible is means according to the situation. Flexible does not mean, surrender. Flexible means you accept as you are, as the situations are, and you use your mind to transform your life. Till now, I'm getting very good response. So nothing is permanent except change. Everything in this entire world is continuously changing. Nothing is permanent. Everything is changed. And right now we are facing a very, drastic and pandemic situations. And in this particular situation, so many people have transformed their life into this pandemic as an opportunity. So my question to you is, are you ready to accept change? Yes. Are you ready to accept change? Be honest. Be honest. I'm getting, 20, 25, 30, 40 responses. More than 75 people are connected. So I want to reply, are you ready to accept the change? Are you flexible? And when I ask these questions, you have to reply honestly. You have to be honest towards yourself. Then only you can transform your life. One of the primary conditions is that you have to be honest towards yourself. Because what I'm talking, and if I'm not living it, that is totally hypocrisy. I need to live what I talk. So Whenever you reply to yourself, whenever you talk to yourself, whenever you have to be, so once you are ready to accept the change, and this change starts with an individuality, an I. No one can change a family, no one can change an organization, no one can change a country until I'm not ready to change. You need to take your own responsibility. And once you are ready to take this responsibility, then you start changing in your life, and it affects your professional life as well as your personal life. So now here we start. This is what, just preliminary discussions about, transformation of your life. So मुश्किलें, चुनौतियां, कठिनाइयां, परेशानियां, दिक्कतें तो हर एक के जीवन में आती हैं, लेकिन कुछ लोग निखर जाते हैं तो कुछ बिखर जाते हैं। और ये निखरना और बिखरना इस बात पर निर्भर करता है कि आपकी तैयारी कैसी है, आपके स्किल सेट कैसे हैं, आप माइंडफुली कितने अवेयर हैं। Thank you, Neha. You are ready to change. And the moment you say, yes, I am ready to change, yes, I can do it, you change your energy, you change your vibrations, and you change your total mindset. And this picture is very beautiful and which is self-explanatory. Anyone can write a single sentence what this picture is talking about. Anyone just write a single sentence what this picture is talking about. Just try. Just try. Self-carving, wonderful, wonderful. Bharti, wonderful Bharti, very good. Prince, strength, upgrade yourself, very good. You people are connected. Yes, reply. Maybe reply is right or wrong. What I can say, I am the creator of myself. I have to take my own responsibility. I'm the sculptor of myself. The way I would like to carve myself, this is totally depend on me. So do you take your own responsibility or throw it on others? This is a wonderful question. So many times it happens, we feel irritated, frustrated, and we throw the situations which are coming into our life onto the shoulders of others. Yeah. We need to take our 100% responsibility. So just give a quick recap and then I'll to the core of this today's session. First, everything is a form of energy. Second, energy can be positive, energy can be negative. Third, you are the creator of your own self. You have to take the responsibility of your own life. Do not throw it on others. Take the responsibility. Whatsoever you are in this particular moment, take the responsibility of yourself. Okay, so these are preliminary discussions, and this is what are you creative? This is one of the important points in psychology. If you are creative, if you are active, if you are mindful, so you change your neurological patterns, you create new pathways, you create new connections, you create new neurons in your brains. You have more than 86 billion neurons in your mind. So are you creative? And if you are not creative, try to develop this creativity more and more into your life. So this is one of the important quotes. Your future took birth from this particular moment. Your future took birth from this particular moment. So if you are in time domain, if you are right now, present, and here is your space. Now is the particular time which you have only. The rest is all past. Now is the only time which you are having. So if you are giving your best into this particular moment, if you are giving your best to this particular moment, you create your best future. Your future took birth from your present moment. And this is the space which you carry. So if you are living in your own time and space right now, right here, so you create your best future. Once again, my question, are you in this particular moment? Then we'll go to a little bit deeper. Reply me in a chat box. Are you in this moment physically and mentally? Are you present? Very good. Physically and mentally, are you present? Are you feeling a little bit change in your energy level when your mental awareness increases? Yes. Do you feel change in your energy level when you are physically and mentally present in this particular moment? Very good. 100%. Very good. Great. Be connected. Stay connected. So one more, psychological fact about the listening, which I would like to tell you. My speaking ability may be 100 or 150 words in a minute, but your listening ability is very high. It's around 1,000 words per minute. So there is a huge gap between 150 to 1,000. There is a huge gap. And during these gaps, you wonder either you move to past if you're mentally become a little bit absent, or you move to present. So my questions are: you listening to hearing, and do you listen your own voice? And what happens when you listen your own voice? So many times it happens, and this is one of the great technique to know thyself. Are you listening and hearing? Because listening physically and mentally present. Do you listen your own voice? So many times it happens when you close your eyes, you listen your own inner voice. Go a little bit deep. So many times when you close your eyes, you listen your own chattering of mind. And what happens when you listen thyself, when you listen yourself? Anyone can reply in chat box. What happens when you try to listen yourself? Because listening yourself, listening to own voice helps to make better decisions. Very good. Any of the self-introspective is important. Very good. What happens when you listen thyself? Is your traffic reduces? Is your mind gets settled? Do you feel a little bit confident? Do you feel a little bit connected? When you listen to yourself, do you feel a little bit connected? Yes. It helps to connect yourself. Because if you are not connected with yourself, you won't be able to connect, you won't be able to transform your life. Your connectivity with yourself is a must. And this is the basic problem, that we are not connected with ourselves. We are not connected with ourselves. And this disconnection with the self takes us away physically as mentally, and will keep on wandering on past and future. So it helps to understand exactly what you are, what is your nature, what is your personality, what is your persona, what is your characteristic, what is your talent. So first technique which I would like to tell you to transform your life, out of 24 hours, just for 5 to 10 minutes, try to close your eyes. Try to close your eyes. And if possible, you can close your all senses. All senses means we are having 5 senses: eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and skin. So you can close your ears, you can close your eyes. And after closing your eyes, try to listen your inner voice. At least 2 minutes, 3 minutes, minimum 3 minutes is a must. 180 seconds is a must. And this will give you more and more inner depth connection with the self, and really helpful for transforming your life. So these are the few points which we are talking, that when we talk about transforming life, you have a personality. Personality word is inferred from a persona, means mask. You have some behaviors, you have some habits, you have some actions, you use some words in your day-to-day life, and you have some sort of emotions and thoughts. And what is important is, in this particular moment, whether you are spontaneous or not. So many times we are not spontaneous. And once you are not spontaneous, you cannot deal the present and practical actual situations what is going into this particular life. So what lot of things are there. If you want to grow, upgrade your skills, if you want to inculcate intelligence, creativity, wisdom, joy, peace, and these are, if you want to be successful, if you want to achieve more and more good health, goals of your life, and this is what transformation is needed. You want to discover your talent. This is a recent article which was published in Times of India. If you want to discover your talent, if you want to unlock your creative potential, and it is what your mind helps in this all inner transformations, and it helps you a lot. So if this picture is clear to you, now when we talk about from the roots to the fruits, if in your seeds, if you are full of worry, if you are full of anxiety, if you are full of frustration, so you will have accordingly, if in your basic roots, if you're in basic roots, if you are not having the actual fruit of your life, then definitely it is going to affect your inner life. So my basic questions to all of you is, what are your seeds? What we are sowing into our life in terms of, in this particular moment, what you are thinking becomes your seeds. In this particular moment, how you feel becomes your seeds. In this particular moment, what you do, that becomes of your seeds. So in this particular moment, if you're depressed, sad, anxious, fearful, then definitely it is going to affect your fruits. And if you're self-aware, then these are the fruits of your life. Very simple phenomena. First, I told you, you have to close your eyes, try to listen to your voice. And second important technique, which we call self-awareness. You have to be self-aware about yourself. And the more you will become aware about yourself, the more love, more success, more happiness, growth, tranquility, cooperation, support, that is what is going to be the fruits of your life. So first is you have to listen to yourself. Second, you have to become more and more self-aware into your life. And that is going to give you the best fruits of your life. Now come to the basic technicalities of this particular session, which I would like to use. These 2 to 3 slides are very important as far as this entire session is concerned. Once you will be able to understand these things, then definitely you are going to change your life. You are going to transform your life. Till now, whatever we have discussed, are you getting it? Yes or no? Reply me in the chat box. Are you getting me what I am talking? Are you still present physically and mentally? Yes or no? Reply me in the chat box. Hardly 10, 15 replies. I want reply from all of you. More than how many people are connected. Raviji, are you there? Raviji, are you present?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am here, sir.
Okay, I
yes,
thought.
Sir.
So you're not visible.
No, sir. I am listening,
nice. Sir. That's great. So, okay, we are getting sufficient replies for almost, So, this is, first stage, which if you people would be able to understand, then definitely you are going to transform your life. My basic question to all of you, if you want to transform your life, you need to, efficiently use your mind, effectively use your brain. My basic question to all of you is, brain and mind are the same thing or different? If it's a difference, what's the difference? What's the difference between brain and mind? Reply in a words or in a single word. Brain and mind, are they both same or different? If they are different, what's the difference? Very well said. Someone said, great. It's a kind of difference like as, hardware and software connected to each other, different. Very good. I'm not getting much reply. Are you present? If you are present, then reply. Yes. It's a kind of, when we talk about your computers are having 2 portions. One we call hardware, another we call software. Hardware is visible, software is not visible. Okay. That's great. Brain is physical, mind is logical, mind is mental. Okay. Great. You people are getting what I'm saying. So when we talk about this hardware or when we talk about this software is programmable. You can program your software with your programming language and different codes. You can program your software with your programming language and code. But similarly, when we talk about mind, जब भी हम mind की बात करते हैं, it is being programmed by your thoughts, your emotions, and your feelings. Once again, I repeat, your mind is being programmed by your thoughts, your emotions, and your feelings. Did you get this concept? Yes, no? Because software is not visible. We program software, and the way you write the code, your computer behave accordingly. Similarly, the way you are having thoughts, the way you are having feelings in your day-to-day life, accordingly, your entire function, your entire human body, the combination of your mind, body, and consciousness respond accordingly. And mind is an effective tool. The way you write your code, the way it behaves. Till now, is everything clear to all of you? Are you still present? Because why I'm again and again asking, if you are not present, you miss the thing. And if you miss the thing, then definitely you won't be effectively. It is not something that we are talking something theory. If you will start incorporating these things in your day-to-day life, immediately, spontaneously, you will feel little bit changes in your life, and it would can change your entire life. So if you can be mindful, if you are connected for 1 hour, then definitely why not 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, through entire day. It needs your practice. So did you get these things? Your mind is, some sort of thoughts and emotions programs your mind. My next question to you, how you program your mind, or you are being programmed by others? My question to all of you, how you program your mind, or you are being programmed by others? You are being programmed by others, it means so many times it's happened. You wear a beautiful clothes, आपने बहुत अच्छे कपड़े पहने हैं, बहुत अच्छा तैयार होके आप घर से बाहर निकले, and someone said, अरे ये क्या कपड़े पहन लिए? You are looking, silly, foolish, fool. You are not intelligent. You are not looking smart. Wait. But if you know that, yes, I am looking confident. If you know that, yes, I'm smart. If you know that, yes, I'm intelligent. If you have confidence in yourself, if you are a little bit aware, then it's very difficult that you should be programmed by others. When I say program, means set of instructions. When I say programs, means a statement by others. So many times it happens, if somebody has given you any statement, any negative feedback, you immediately affected by that particular negativity, and you destroy your time, you destroy your day, and you destroy your energy. It happens so many times. But if you know what you are, that is why very first technique I told you, try to connect with yourself, try to know yourself, try to understand your nature, what you are. What is your personality? Your personality can be positive. You may be creative, you may be intelligent, you may be mindful, you may be artistic, you may be lovable, coordinative, supportive, compassionate, curious. Negative personality, you can be stressed, tense, fearful, obsessed, so many times too much thinking, worry, anxiety. That may be negative personality. But once you know what you are, once you connect with yourself, once you become a little bit more and more aware, you develop a filter mechanism. You filter the negative statements given by others, and you sort it out. So always remember in your life, don't get programmed by others. Try to write the script of your own life by your own hands. Do not are being controlled. Don't give the remote control of your life into the hands of others. Very good. Not puppet by others, but confidently to take any decisions positively. Very good. So many times it happens, people give you right suggestions, right feedback. They motivate you, accept it, and use it as a staircase to move on in your life. But never ever try to waste your time and energy so many times by giving the feedback of others. Are you getting me till now? Are you getting me what I'm talking about? Programming of mind. So in the next step, we'll try to go a little bit deeper. How to program your mind, how to change your negative mindset, how to transform your life from unconscious to a little bit conscious. Are you getting me? Yes, no? Till now? Any doubt? Any doubt till now? Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your responses. Thank you very much for your feedback. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for your physical as well as mental presence. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So what I want that you should not be programmed by others. Okay. Now, this is, one of the beautiful pictures. It is self-explanatory picture. Great. Thank you. Thank you. What I want from you, by having a glance from this picture, these two girls, one is wearing a red shirt, another is wearing blue shirt. They are moving into the garden. These two girls are moving into the garden. Anyone can have what this picture is talking about? What this picture is talking about? Yes, Rajeta, she is not enjoying the view just due to subconscious mind. Very good reply. Red one is physically present. Very good. Mentally absent. It means Varsha. Very good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Red one is physically present. Blue one is physically and mentally both present. Very good. Wonderful. 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 Anyone else? What this picture is talking about? More than 70, 75 people are connected. I want to reply from all of you. I want to reply from all of you. Enjoying in the presence. Okay. Okay. That's great. That's great. Okay. Okay. The girl in blue is physically present, mentally absent. Different thoughts were running in the red shirts. Very good. Okay. Oh, we can define it. The girl who is wearing blue shirt, she is mindful, and the girl who is wearing red shirt, she is full of mind, but not mindful. Full of mind, but not mindful. And this is what the situation. Recently, I've shown you, this is your mind. You are being programmed by your thoughts, followed by your emotions. Emotions are nothing. Your energy in motions. Your energy is negative, you will have negative thoughts. If your energy is positive, you will have positive thoughts. Negative thoughts are having different vibrations. Negative thoughts are having different radiations. Negative thoughts are having different frequencies. Because if you go to a little bit, quantum physics, or if you talk about quantum mechanics, if you talk about quantum healing. So every matter is having its molecular structure. In its molecular structures, all those electrons, protons, they vibrate, particular frequencies. Negative thought is having negative frequency. Negative thought is having negative vibrations. Positive thought is having positive frequency. Positive thought is having positive frequency. And when you go beyond these thoughts, from thoughts to no thoughts, you become totally meditative. And once you become totally meditative, or once you enjoy the present, once you enjoy the present particular scenario, right now, suppose if you are listening to me, you won't have much distraction. My question to you, if you are listening to me 100%, is there any distraction in your mind? Kindly reply me. If you are listening to me 100%, is there any distraction? Reply me. I got 2 to 3 replies. If you are listening to me 100%, is there any distraction? Are you deviating? If you are listening to me 100%, is there any distractions? If you are mindful, physically and mentally present and connected to the session, then what happens? Your listening is improved. And once your listening is being improved, the data is going into your long-term memory, not into your short-term memory. And this data, which you received 100%, more efficiently, more effectively, if it goes to your long-term memory, it's easy to recall that data because your reception is increased and data is going to long-term memory. It's easy for you to recall it. And this is how you improve your listening power. This is how you efficiently utilize your senses. Your sensitivity of your senses improves. The watching ability of your eyes improves. The listening ability of your ears improves. And once you are a good watcher, once you are a good listener, then slowly, slowly you can become a good speaker too. It all depends how much present you are in present. If you become absent in present, then you become full of mind. Beautiful picture, but talks about life. So my question to all of you is this picture too clear to you? Then we'll move on to a little bit more deeper. If this picture is clear to you, reply me in chat box. Is this picture clear to you? If you are physically present, if you're mindful, is this picture is clear to you? Because what happens when you become mindful, you become a little bit creative. You become a little bit intelligent. You become a little bit innovative. Creativity is something which you never did. You do it first time in your life. And that is possible only when you are available with a particular present situation. Till now, everything is clear to you. So when I say Being mindful, when I say live in the moment, when I say being in present, when I say transform your energy start getting transformed when you transform your life from full of mind to mindful. When you shift your life from left state of mind to right state of mind, immediately your energy starts changing, because the moment you go to the past, the moment you start worrying about the future, you disconnect with the present. And the moment you are disconnected with the present, you disconnect with yourself. And when you disconnect with yourself, you cannot perform well. You cannot be creative. You cannot be intelligent. And the result in this, in terms of the stress, fear, guilt, sadness, misery, obsession, unawareness, unconsciousness, jealousy, great heat, all those negative personality would be there. Great, great. Meenaji, great. So I'm always being your fan. You are also a great motivator, so sharing me my lot of thoughts and articles with us. Great. So what I want from you, try to become more and more present. Try to become more and more mindful. Try to become more and more present. And definitely it is start changing your life. And this is what you felt right now. This is what you felt. If you are physically and mentally present, distraction reduces. So if you are physically and mentally present since last 45 to 50 minutes, you can feel your, what the terms which are written, meta awareness. Meta awareness. You can easily switch to this particular moment. You respond according to your actual ability. Resilience is there in your life. When we talk about being meta awareness, means once you transform yourself from normal self-awareness to meta-awareness, it's easy for you to watch yourself. It's easy for you to listen yourself. It's easy for you to know what you are. It's easy for you to face the situation practically how they are. So this is mind is, intangible manager, brain is the body organizer, and consciousness keeps your mind in clear mode. So once again, my question to all of you, is this clear to all of you till now? Is this everything is clear to all of you? Reply me in the chat box. Are you mindful in this particular moment? Are you aware in this particular moment? Are you listening? Can you feel your energy? Are you aware? If distraction is reduced, are you feeling connected with yourself? Is traffic of thoughts is reducing or not? Great, great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being with me till now. Now, when I talk about mind and body, till now we have talked about a little bit of mind and a little bit of brain. Because if you want to transform your life, if you want to shift your awareness level from higher stages, if you want to change your mind from unconscious to conscious and higher states, then definitely you need to understand your mind is invisible body and your body is visible mind. It's a unionism. It's not separate. Mind is not only here, it's into your entire body, but it's not visible. It's kind of, hardware and software. And when we talk about this hardware and software, and when we talk about transformation of this energy, this slide is also very important. If you understood this, then definitely it is going to transform your life. Try to understand. It's a simple formula. Awareness is the key. When we talk about energy, right now I told you, if I'm talking, that needs energy. If you are listening, that needs energy. If you want to watch, if you want to listen, if you want to walk, if you want to eat, if you want to do anything, you need energy. Energy is subtle form. Energy, or you might have heard a word, aura. Your aura means radiation field. Whenever electricity flows into a particular wire, its radiation pattern is there. Similarly, what kind of energy you carry, it is also having its radiation patterns, which we call aura. Your aura can be positive, your aura can be negative, your aura can be radiant, your aura can be, subtle and dark. So This is the simple formula to transform your energy, bring more and more awareness in your day-to-day life. If you bring more awareness in your life, Ravi Gandhi, sorry, sorry. I just want that you should also be connected with us. I know you have a lot of administrative work, but this is something really very important.
Yes, sir. I'm totally
Energy.
connected, sir. मैं एक
Thank you.
बात सुन रहा हूँ, sir. No problem, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So if your energy is creative, the important point is that how much aware you are while you are receiving the energy or while you are giving the energy. If you are a little bit aware, aware का मतलब क्या होता है? Awareness का मतलब थोड़ा सा समझने के लिए मैं आपको एक स्लाइड और दिखाता हूँ, ये which explains the different state of mind. अगर मैं एक बर्फ के टुकड़े को पानी में डालता हूँ तो उसका लगभग 90% portion is under the water and 10% portion is above the water, which we call conscious mind and unconscious mind. And between this conscious and unconscious, there is subconscious state of mind. When we talk about, being aware right now, suppose if you are conscious, it means physically and mentally present. Once you are physically and mentally present, whatsoever you do, you know what are you doing. And once you know what are you doing, the possibility of committing mistake reduces. And when the possibility of committing mistake reduces, you become creative. You become intellectual. And once your experience, once your knowledge, once whatever knowledge you are having, everyone of you are having huge knowledge. अगर ये सारा knowledge होता तो हमें इस तरह के सेशन करने की जरूरत नहीं होती. Until this knowledge becomes the part of your practical day-to-day experience, it doesn't convert into wisdom. There is a difference between intelligence and wisdom. Transform your practical knowledge, apply into day-to-day life, and be wise. So here is the role of this conscious mind. Without being conscious, you cannot apply your practical knowledge in your day-to-day life. And the more you use this knowledge, the more you use this conscious state or meta-awareness or awareness state of mind, the more you use it, the more you transform your energy into positive things, maybe in positive personality, maybe in creativity, maybe in intelligence, maybe in some innovation. But when we take the opposite case, suppose if you are unconscious, you are walking in a road and using your mobile phone. You are walking in a road and using your mobile phone. You are driving a car and using your mobile phone. So your energy has been distributed. 50% has been distributed in using mobile, 50% has been distributed in your driving car. Then the possibility of getting accidents increases because you are not aware about the process which you are doing in this particular moment, which we call driving. अगर आप रास्ते पर चल रहे हो, मोबाइल यूज कर रहे हो, सामने गड्ढा आएगा, आप गिर जाओगे क्योंकि you are not fully aware what you are doing in this particular moment, and this is what we call you have to be total. The more and more total you are into this particular moment, the more and more you transform yourself from being unconscious to conscious. My question to all of you, are you getting what I'm talking? Kindly reply me in chat box. Is this formula is clear to you? This is the crux, this is something. I'm not getting reply from all of you. Is this formula is clear to you? Yes, very good. If you have any doubt, you can ask. You can ask, and we'll have some 5 to 10 minutes question and answer session at the end of this particular session. Try to understand me. If you are aware, you'll be creative. If you are unaware, the percentage of unawareness will be there inside you. The similar proportion of percentage would be transformed into negativity in your anger, in your frustration, in your hate, in your jealousy, in your destructions of your life. Very simple. It's like as absence of light is darkness. Presence of light is destroy the complete darkness inside you. Now, till now what we have discussed? Till now we have discussed 3 to 4 things. One, what is brain mind? What is the difference? What is mindfulness? What is full of mind? Technique which I told you in out of 24 hours, 5 to 10 minutes, try to listen yourself. Try to close your eyes, listen to self. Second, which I told you, if If you, out of 24 hours, whatsoever the work you do, try to live in present more and more. Try to be more and more total into this particular moment. And if you start using this in your day-to-day life, then definitely you are going to transform your life. So this was all about what and why. Now we talk about how to do it. I told you have to be conscious. I told you have to be aware. This is one of the more beautiful and important article I written. You can read in Heal Your Body while using frequency of your life, because everything is energy. And whenever you work in a particular, it has given all details. Means what is the frequency of the food which you eat? What is the frequency when you are healthy? What is the frequency when you are diseased? So it is all about the specific frequency range is giving. And I told you, once you start feeling yourself, once you start understanding yourself, once you start knowing yourself, then it will become very easy for you to switch yourself from negative to positive. You become so much conscious, then you get the remote control of yourself in your hand. Then you can switch any negative state or unconscious state into the conscious state. So important is two things are there. One we call IQ and another we call EQ. They are both related to your mind. IQ, we all know, intelligent quotient. It is a ratio of chronological age to your mental age. It is the ratio of your chronological age to mental age. Emotional quotient means how much aware you are, how much effectively managing yourself about the social awareness and about your relationships. And this brings to a little bit success in your life. Now we come to the point how to do it, how to become more and more conscious, how to be mindful, how to transform our life. Understood? So everything is a form of energy. The more you will be able to transform your negative energy into positive energy, the more you will uplift yourself from unconscious to conscious, and the more you will uplift yourself from being unconscious to conscious, you will find that not only you will feel motivated, not only you will feel more and more self-aware, but your efficiency is increasing, your sensitivity of senses is increasing, your relationship is increasing, your confidence is increasing, your listening power is going to increase, your reading power is going to increase, you will become more and more spontaneous. Problems will be there in your life, but you develop that state of mind which will enjoy each and every problem of your life like as a play. Okay, now we come to the how to do it. How to do it. This is all about, all those things. So, I request all of you, can you see this picture? It is a picture of a pizza. So I request all of you for the time being, just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Wherever you are, just close your eyes. Just close your eyes for, some 5 to 10 seconds. Just close your eyes. And do not think about pizza. Pizza के बारे में आपको नहीं सोचना है. Rest you can think of anything. Do not think about pizza. Rest you can think anything. And when I said, I have shown you the picture of pizza, and I'm saying, do not think about the pizza. And what happens? It happens that I can understand, because in a live session, it would become more interactive. But when I say, do not think about pizza, you think more about the pizza, because mind is not, your unconscious mind doesn't work on logical senses. It will think more about pizza. It will give more images about the pizza. What I would like to tell you, you grow inside what you pay attention to. This is what, quantum physics, or quantum healing is talk about. The kind of thought you pay attention to, the more they grow inside. अगर आप ये कह रहे हो कि मुझे टेंशन नहीं है, मुझे चिंता नहीं है, मुझे डर नहीं है, even though if you are talking about giving any sort of emphasis on stress, anxiety, and fear, they will more grow inside you. So what I would like to talk about you, which is a part of NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, use more and more positive words into your life. Remove negative words into your life, maybe of any sense. Suppose if you are saying, yes, I can do it. And another sense, if you say, I won't be able to do it. Both those sentences sow the seed inside you. And the more you pay attention to anything, the more they grow inside you. And you are having, 8,600 crores of billions, 86 billions of neurons in your mind. You carry a small universe inside you. And the moment you put a thought, they establish a connection. And the more you think, the connection will become more strong. The more you pay attention to it, the more these connections become strong. And once these connections become so strong, it take over to your unconscious mind and it has become part of your habit. And you have been forced to do what you don't want to do. So somehow you give energy to it. So you have to disconnect this energy. Till now, if everything is clear to you, we will talk about, one of the important things, which, this is what the situation are. Is this picture is clear to you? So are you feeling like this, or since last, almost 1 hour, you are physically and mentally present? When I say you physically present, this is not the, situation. Okay. So this is also one of the important things, and this is quite related to how to transform your life in terms of how to change your energy. I'll be talking about 2 to 3 techniques, which will be really helpful for all of you to change your inner being, to change your life, to change your thought process, and to change the way you live, how you develop your habits, So my basic questions to all of you, this picture is a life cycle of a tree. When we sow a seed, it sprouts and becomes small tree, then it becomes a little bit bigger, and finally it's become strong tree. And if I ask you, if you want to root out this, heavy tree on the right side, it's difficult. But if you want to root out when this, tree is very small, it's a little bit sprouted, it's easy to root it out. Am I true? Now try to watch a little bit carefully. Try to keep your back straight. Once again, try to keep your back straight. अपनी स्पाइन सीधी कर लीजिए. थोड़ा ध्यान से इस चित्र को देखिए, शारीरिक और मानसिक उपस्थिति के साथ, कि जब भी आपके अंदर कुछ करने की इच्छा होती है, you want to do something, you have a little bit feeling inside you, and that is feeling is also a form of energy. That can be negative and that can be positive, and it could be the mixture of this. Then what happens? That feeling converts into form of your thoughts. That thought converts into form of sometimes words or sometimes directly actions. Subtle feeling that converts into form of thoughts, and that thought converts into form of either words or actions. And when you repeat this action, then it transforms, becomes habit. I reply, did you understood this picture, what I displayed on your screen? Reply me in a chat box. Did you understood it? Yes, no? Subtle feeling, thought, words, actions, habits. I'm getting reply, but I'm getting reply from 25 to 30 people. So I want all of you should be there, because then only you will be feel connected. Great. Then, if I ask you to root it out, this tree, from the extreme right state, it's a little bit difficult, because you have repeated. I told you, once you repeat a particular action millions of times, it has permanently create a neurological pathway and pattern into your brain. So if I want to break any negative habit, if I want to break my mechanical pattern, if I want to change my energy, suppose आपकी हैबिट है कि आपको डर बहुत ज्यादा लगता है. सपोज आपकी हैबिट है कि आप स्मोकिंग बहुत करते हैं. सपोज आपकी हैबिट है कि आप अल्कोहल लेते हैं. सपोज आपकी हैबिट है कि आप some people somnambulist is the case. Without any reason people lie. जरूरत भी नहीं है फिर भी हम झूठ बोल देते हैं. जरूरत भी नहीं है फिर भी हम अपशब्दों का प्रयोग कर लेते हैं. If it has become your habit, so those words, those energy and those thoughts affect your personality. It affects your magnetism. It affects your inner being. Now the question is, I want to change this habit. What to do? What to do? So I'm telling you one of the very important, which we call classical conditioning of mind technique. Suppose out of the blue, बहुत साल पहले की बात है, मेरा एक फ्रेंड थे और उनको he used to get angry very frequently. गुस्सा बहुत जल्दी आता था. And anger has become, part of his habit. he gets angry so frequently. So he called me up, said, boss, gussa bahut aata hai, and he was a vice president in one of the very big banks. So I told him, you do one thing. What you do, you put a take a small A4 size print out, A4 size print out, and put it on your table where you sit. Small print out. Am I getting angry? Am I getting angry से भी ज़्यादा important है ये जो question mark. It's a big question mark. Am I getting angry? क्या मुझे गुस्सा आ रहा है? And big question mark. Ask from yourself. The moment you are having such a feeling, subtle thoughts related to angry, am I getting angry? So वो बोला कि चलो it's okay. Office में तो मैं इसको रख लूँगा. What happens when I go to outside and visit? So I said, if you are having visiting cards, write down, am I getting angry? Keep it in your pocket. Are you getting angry or am I getting angry? You try to ask these questions, hundreds and thousands of times in your day, the moment you are having these kind of feelings. बोले उससे क्या होगा? मैंने कहा, don't bother about उससे क्या होगा या नहीं होगा. Try it. And if it doesn't work for you, you can use some different techniques. So he said, okay, after, just 15 or 20 days, he said, yeah, boss, so many times it happens, my frequency of getting angry is reduced. I don't know what happens, but my frequency of getting angry got reduced. I said, very good, you keep on doing it. After 30 to 40 days, he rang me up and he said, boss, abhi mera haath yahan pe jata hai, and I know that a card is there. In that card that is written, am I getting angry? And the moment I read this question, am I getting angry, my energy transforms. My thought changes because it's a big question. Am I getting angry? If I see it, if someone, wake you up, it's like shaking and waking. It's like shaking and waking because हो सकता है आप में से भी कुछ लोगों को गुस्सा आ रहा है क्योंकि पिछले 1 घंटे से मैं आपको डिस्ट्रैक्ट नहीं होने दे रहा हूँ. And the moment, if someone is in a deep sleep, and someone would like to waking up, थोड़ा सा गुस्सा आता है. लेकिन he did it this so positively, and you won't believe, into a very short span of 4 to 5 months, he has control is the wrong word, he has transformed his anger into more and more creativity. And this is a practical example of so many things. Now I'll tell you how it happens. This is typical example of classical conditioning. This is the experiment which has been done by Mr. Pavlov. What he talks about, उसने क्या किया, एक छोटा सा एक्सपेरिमेंट किया, फिर ये तीनों चीजों को मैं आपको कोरिलेट करके समझाने की कोशिश करता हूँ. एक उसके घर पे जो उसका पालतू पेट था, उसको उसने कुछ दिन खाना दिया. जैसे ही खाना दिया तो वो जो डॉग है वो ही स्टार्टेड सीक्रेटिंग सलाइवा निकलने लगता है. 1 हफ्ते तक उसने ऐसा किया. फिर दूसरे हफ्ते उसने सिर्फ घंटी बजाई उस पेट के सामने, सिंपली स्टार्टेड रिंगिंग द बेल, बट सलाइवा इज नॉट देयर. In the 3rd week, what he did, he started giving food. खाना भी दे रहा है और bell भी ring कर रहा है. What happened? Saliva started secreting because fat is looking at the food. लेकिन चौथे हफ्ते उन्होंने क्या किया, खाने को अलग किया, सिर्फ बेल को रिंग कर रहा है लेकिन saliva is there. So his saliva has been connected with the bell because there is no connection of you ringing the bell with secreting of saliva. This is how classical conditioning. Mind has been programmed with bell and secretion of saliva starts because there is no relation with the bell with the food, but that scientist has established a relation between the bell and food. Similarly, the moment I asked you, am I getting angry? Question. Am I getting angry? The moment you ask yourself from so many times, a connection has been established. New logical path has been created into your mind that forces you to become more aware. And you ask, am I getting angry? And if you reply yes, then immediately you came to know what are you doing, and immediately get transferred. Your mind is being programmed with these kind of questions. That's why in the starting I asked, you have to be curious in your life. You have to be honest in your life. You have to ask more and more blind, truth questions from yourself to reveal your personality, what you are. Then only transformation will take place. You have to ask and you have to reply and you have to be very honest towards yourself. And the more you'll be honest towards yourself, the more faster you will be able to transform yourself. Am I getting angry? You need to check it. So this is how Once you become aware about your thoughts, यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे थे इस पूरी प्रक्रिया में, am I getting angry में हम जब उससे रिलेटेड नेगेटिव थॉट्स या उससे रिलेटेड नेगेटिव फीलिंग्स आपके दिमाग में आती हैं, तो हम उस समय आपको जगाने की कोशिश करते हैं। जब वो फीलिंग्स और थॉट्स के समय अगर आप जाग जाते हैं कि आप क्या कर रहे हैं, तो उस एनर्जी को ट्रांसफॉर्म करना आसान होता है, बशर्ते इसके कि जब वो एक्शन में परिवर्तित हो जाती है। एनर्जी हैज बीन ट्रांसफॉर्म इनटू एक्शन व्हेन इट्स डिफिकल्ट टू ट्रांसफॉर्म, but it's easy to transform when it is in the form of energy. Are you getting me replying in a chat box? Are you getting this, classical conditioning of theory which you can apply in your day-to-day life to transform your energy from negative to positive? Are you getting me replying in a chat box? Yes, no? Are you getting what I'm talking? Yes, no? Are you understanding? Are you enjoying the session? Because very soon we'll be closing it and we'll be having some question answer sessions. So this is one of the important things of how you can change your energy. So once you become aware till your feelings, negative feelings and thought is there, and someone would like to aware, this is a simple technique to make you more aware. You can use any tag. जरूरी नहीं है कि आप सिर्फ am I getting angry यूज करो, आप यूज कर सकते हैं am I aware, क्या मैं इस समय अपना काम होशपूर्वक कर रहा हूँ, क्या आप शारीरिक और मानसिक रूप से उपस्थित हैं, अगर आप ड्राइव कर रहे हैं तो 100% ड्राइविंग में है कि नहीं, अगर आप खाना बना रहे हैं तो 100% खाने के में इन्वॉल्व है कि नहीं, अगर आप मुझे सुन रहे हैं तो 100% मुझे सुनने में इन्वॉल्व है कि नहीं, अगर आप पढ़ रहे हैं तो 100% पढ़ने में इन्वॉल्व है कि नहीं, अगर आप देख रहे हैं कुछ तो 100% देखने में इन्वॉल्व है कि नहीं, अगर आप डांस कर रहे हैं तो 100% डांस में इन्वॉल्व है कि नहीं, और अगर आप चल रहे हैं तो 100% चलने में इन्वॉल्व है कि नहीं, और अगर आप खाना खा रहे हैं, if you are having food, then 100% whether you are involved in taking your food or not. Ask these questions thousands of times and see the magic. And this is how I transformed myself. I transformed millions of lives. You can also change your energy because it is easy to change. ये जो feeling और thoughts, ये जो energy है, इस स्तर पर अगर आप अपने आप को awake कर लेते हैं, easy to transform. But once this energy has been converted into particular action, तो वो एनर्जी का फॉर्म चेंज हो जाता है और उस समय उसको ट्रांसफॉर्म करना असंभव तो नहीं है, मुश्किल हो जाता है. एंड दिस इज व्हाट आई से, ट्राई टू बिकम मोर एंड मोर अवेयर अबाउट फीलिंग, ट्राई टू बिकम मोर एंड मोर अवेयर अबाउट योर थॉट्स, ट्राई टू बिकम अवेयर मोर एंड मोर, you know what is your energy. That's why initially I try to feel your energy. So many times it happens, आप बहुत लिथार्जिक, बहुत थका हुआ महसूस करते हैं, आपको घबराहट होती है, आपको डर लगता है, आप स्टेज को फेयर नहीं कर पाते हैं, बहुत सी नेगेटिविटी लगती है. I'll tell you one very simple thing. You love something. If you love to dance, if you can dance, immediately you will find dancing is, can change your life. If you'd like to sing, if you like to, walk, if you like to, paint, do, involve, change your energy, channelize your energy. And the more you will feel your energy, the more you'll be able to feel your vibrations. It's easy for you to transform. But once it has become habit, once it has been converted into actions, then it would be difficult for you. You can do it, but it would be a little bit difficult to you. So this is how so many times, react. But another technique, which is the fourth technique I would like to do, try to give pauses in your life. Pause means एकदम से react नहीं करना है हर particular situation में, respond करना है. There is a difference in reaction and response. Give a pause, connect with the self, and then respond. Don't behave like Newton's third law, action and reaction. You are a human being. Understand the situation. Understand the situation. Don't react. एक बहुत छोटी सी स्टोरी थी. एक बार बुद्धा अपने 10,000 शिष्यों के साथ जा रहे थे. एक व्यक्ति आया, उसने उनके मुंह पर थूक दिया, तो उनके जो शिष्य थे उसको मारने दौड़े. बुद्धा ने रोका कि आप क्या कर रहे हो. उन्होंने अपना मुंह धोया, उस व्यक्ति से पूछा कि तुम मुझसे कुछ कहना चाहते थे, तुम मुझसे नाराज थे, तो इस अभिव्यक्ति के द्वारा तुमने उसको व्यक्त किया, तुम्हें और कुछ कहना है. वो व्यक्ति स्पीचलेस हो गया, थॉटलेस हो गया. 2 से 3 रात तक वो सो नहीं पाया. चौथे दिन वो सुबह आया और बुद्धा के चरणों में नतमस्तक हो गया कि मैंने आपके साथ इस बिहेवियर किया, लेकिन आपने उसको रिएक्ट नहीं किया. उस नॉन रिएक्शन के कारण मेरा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो गया. एंड दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. नॉट Reaction will never transform your life, but responses will transform your life. So people will give you a lot of negativity, lot of reactions. Don't accept it. And once you don't accept it, it will revert back to them from their original source. And this is the basic law of nature. So don't react, start response more and more in your life. And the more you will respond, the more you will find that it's easy for you. It's easy for you to transform your life. And another sixth and most important thing, don't have ego in your life, because the more you'll be having ego, the more you will be having, that you know everything. So it stops your learning. You'll become less and less curious. The more you know, then you understand. Sukarat and, a lot of people have said, the moment they come to know that I don't know anything, the more you know, the lesser is the ego, because ego makes you rigid. Ego is the biggest hurdle in your growth. So try to reduce your ego as much as possible. Try to become more and more aware in your life. And this is, first step, which we talk self-awareness. And these are 4 to 5 things, which I would like to tell you in very short. And we will have some question and answers. That's self-awareness. अब मैं बोलता हूँ कि self-aware तो होना है, लेकिन कैसे हो? How to be self-aware? And what happens when you become self-aware? And to be self-aware, one of the important things, you need to break your mechanical patterns. आप एक रोबोट नहीं है, आपको आपकी जिंदगी में रोबोट की तरह नहीं जीना है, आपको थोड़ा सा स्पॉन्टेनियस होना है, थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिकल होना है. When I say how to break habits, जैसे सपोज आप राइट हैंडी पर्सन है, जो राइट हैंडी होते हैं उनका लेफ्ट हेमिस्फीयर ब्रेन ज्यादा एक्टिव होता है, जो लेफ्ट हैंडी होते हैं उनका राइट हेमिस्फीयर ब्रेन ज्यादा एक्टिव होता है. तो अगर पिछले 30 साल से आप सीधे हाथ से ब्रश कर रहे हैं, थोड़ा सा पैटर्न चेंज करें, उल्टे हाथ से ब्रश करने की कोशिश करें. आपको दिक्कत होगी, आपको तकलीफ होगी, आपको परेशानी होगी, लेकिन आप एक न्यू न्यूरोलॉजिकल पाथ अपने ब्रेन में क्रिएट करेंगे. आप दोनों हाथ से इक्वली एक्टिव हो जाएंगे, तो आपका पूरा ब्रेन फंक्शनिंग थोड़ा सा एक्टिव हो सकता है. Create more and more new patterns, develop more and more new techniques in your life. और जितना आप नए तरीके से चीजों को करेंगे, जितना आप नया सीखेंगे, जितना आप स्वयं से सवाल करेंगे, जितना आप चीजों को you will try to develop into different ways, new ways, you will create more and more self-awareness inside you. These are simply techniques. Suppose you are drinking tea, आप चाय पीते हैं, एक simply drinking the tea process can be transformed into self-awareness process. And it is being used in different countries, in Japanese and Tibet. They transform a simple drinking tea process into self-awareness process. They call it as tea meditation. They sit silently. If you are a right-handy, use your left hand to drink tea. And the moment you take a sip, observe it. Observe that it is going inside. Observe that you are drinking the tea. Don't use any words. They don't watch TV while they are drinking tea. They don't talk on telephone or mobile phone while they are drinking tea. Total involvement in drinking tea can transform your process into the self-awareness process. These are, very small techniques, which I'm talking, very practical examples in your day-to-day life to increase your self-awareness level. You have to become aware about your diet. अच्छा, डाइट से हमारा कंफ्यूजन ये होता है कि डाइट मतलब व्हाट वी ईट. नो बॉस, डाइट इज नॉट व्हाट वी ईट. We have 5 senses: our eyes, ears, touch, skin, smell. We have 5 senses. All that which we take from these 5 senses, from this outside world to inside world, has transformed into form of diet. मतलब आप सुबह से शाम तक क्या देखते हैं वो भी आपके आहार का हिस्सा है. आप सुबह से शाम तक क्या सुनते हैं वो भी आपके आहार का हिस्सा है. और आप सुबह से शाम तक क्या बोलते हैं, आप सुबह से शाम तक किस एनवायरनमेंट में रहते हैं, आप सुबह से शाम तक क्या सेंस करते हैं, everything has become part of your diet. So if you want to transform your life, you have to be aware what you watch. आप मोबाइल फोन में कुछ अगर नेगेटिव देख रहे हैं, आप मोबाइल फोन में कुछ ऑब्सीन देख रहे हैं, आप मोबाइल फोन में कुछ वल्गर देख रहे हैं, it has all become part of your diet in the form of energy. Energy, not only you radiate, but you receive also. Choose your फ्रेंड सर्किल वेरी वाइजली। आपकी कंपनी, आपका फ्रेंड सर्किल कैसा है, सवाल पूछो। और जिस तरह का फ्रेंड सर्किल आप चाहते हो, आप खुद उसको बिलोंग करते हो या नहीं, यू हैव टू आस्क फ्रॉम योरसेल्फ। इट्स वेरी फुलिश दैट यू एक्सपेक्ट द बेस्ट फ्रॉम अदर्स। गिव द बेस्ट, then expect the best from others, isn't it? So my basic questions to all of you: did you understand what diet is? Reply me in a chat box. Did you all understood what diet is? Reply me in a chat box because diet is very important. Diet is really very important for all of you. Until we don't change our diet, it's difficult for you to change your life. I request all of you, try to change your diet. सुबह से शाम तक आप टीवी में क्या देखते हैं, आप मोबाइल में क्या देखते हैं? These are very basic practical examples. आप किसी दिन वेस्टर्न म्यूजिक अगर सुनते हैं, बहुत लाउड म्यूजिक सुनते हैं, पूरी नाइट और एंटायर नेक्स्ट डे वो म्यूजिक आपके दिमाग में बूम करती है, रिव्यू करती है. But if you are into nature, in Japan, they use one technique which we call, forest bathing. Forest bathing, connecting with the nature. Be nature because you are from the nature. Try to connect with more and more with the nature. So if you listen to nature music, it gives you soothing, it gives you relaxation because it matches with your frequency. But something which is very artificial and very high frequency, it can disturb your inner harmony. So you have to be aware about your diet. And the language of ice, it's a different technique, which is part of NLP and hypnotherapy. So we will have a different session for that. But one is the important and last things which I would like to tell you how you breathe. Because breathing is the bridge between your body and mind. आपने ऑब्जर्व किया होगा, जब भी आप नेगेटिव होते हैं, जब भी आप गुस्से में होते हैं, जब भी आप चिंता में होते हैं, जब भी आप परेशान होते हैं, आपकी ब्रीथ रेट चेंज हो जाती है. नॉर्मली वी एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग हम 17 से 18 बार एक दिन में सांस लेते हैं. 17 से 18 बार एक डेटा मैं आपके सामने दिखा रहा हूँ. हम नॉर्मल जो ह्यूमन बीइंग है 12 से 16 बार एक मिनट में सांस लेते हैं और छोड़ते हैं, और हमारा लाइफ स्पैन 70 से 80 साल का होता है. लेकिन यदि हम बात करते हैं चूहे की या माउस की, इफ यू टॉक अबाउट रैबिट, मंकी, इन सब का जो रेस्पिरेटरी रेट है, इट्स वेरी हाई, बट देयर लाइफ स्पैन इज इन सिमिलर प्रोपोर्शन इज लेस. 3 years, 5 years, 20 to 30 years. But when you talk about whale and tortoise, their respiratory rate is very slow and their lifespan is very high. What this data is talking about, ऐसा नहीं है कि आप सांस लेना छोड़ दें, नहीं. You don't stop breathing, but how you breathe, that is important. Breathing is so powerful that it immediately transforms your energy. It immediately channelizes your energy. Try to analyze, try to observe. मैं जो कुछ भी कह रहा हूं उस पर सिंपली भरोसा मत करिए जब तक कि ये आपके जीवन का अनुभव ना बन जाए. Don't accept it as a theoretical aspect until it becomes part of your inner life. It transforms your life, it changes your life, because whatever we have discussed since last 1 hour and 30 minutes, it is not going to change your life until you start practicing in your day-to-day life, until it becomes part of your experience. Yes, you can say deep breathing, or you can say breathing is very simple. It's a 4-step process. You have to inhale, give a pause. I told you, learn pause. It's very simple. You have to inhale, give a little bit pause, exhale, pause, and repeat. And try to जब भी आपको बहुत ज़्यादा नेगेटिव लगे, जब भी आपको बहुत ज़्यादा परेशानी लगे, जब भी आप बहुत ज़्यादा तनाव में हैं, use it. You can use it anytime, any place, and anywhere. You can use it anytime, any place, and anywhere, because it is also a process to connect with yourself. And in this pause between inhale and exhale, there is a pause, and that pause, if you can observe that pause, you will become meditative with it. It can become a simply meditative process. If you change your breathing, you become meditative. If you can observe these pauses, you can become meditative, because in those pauses, you become thoughtless. In those pauses, you become spontaneous. In those pauses, you become mindful. So this is, one of the important and powerful tools to change your life, how you breathe. So my question to you, do you feel those pauses when you inhale and exhale? If you don't feel them, try to feel it. Do you feel those pauses? If you don't feel, then try to feel it. And the more you will be able to feel those pauses, the more you will become responsive. I've told you, don't be reactive. You have to be responsive. So this is my basic request to all of you. Try to use these small techniques. First and foremost, I told you, try to ask more and more questions from yourself. Try to ask more and more questions from yourself and reply honestly. Try to break your mechanical pattern. If you are a right-handy, try to start using your left hand. If you are a left-handy, you start using your right hand. Try to change your diet. Try to have more mindful about your diet. Try to be involved with whatever you are doing. Try to have, be total. You cannot be perfect, boss. You can never be perfect, but you can be total in your life. You can be total. My question, are you perfect or total? This is an article recently I published and I have written in Times of India. Are you perfect or total? आप परफेक्ट कभी नहीं हो सकते हैं, क्योंकि परफेक्ट इज अ रिलेटिव वर्ड. किसी एक सापेक्ष में आप परफेक्ट होंगे, लेकिन दूसरी चीज में आप इम्परफेक्ट हो जाएंगे. बट यस, you can be total into this particular moment. You can be total in this particular moment. Totality. And when we talk about totality, it means your physical and mental presence. Total presence in present. Then you become total. And once you become total, you immediately start changing your life. You immediately start changing your life. So my request to all of you, try to be more and more total. And once you become more and more total, you can change your life like anything. This is what we have discussed. Breathe the owner of your breathe, and breathe can change your body and mind. And meditation is, very simple. Since last 1.5 hours, if you are connected with me, since last 1.5 hours, if you are listening to me, since last 1.5 hours, if you are totally alert, since last 1.5 hours, if you are totally, Raviti, you can come back. Since last 1.5 hours, if you are totally connected to me, then definitely you are meditative with me. Meditation is not that you are sitting in a particular fixed body and posture. Modern meditation is talk about whatsoever you are talking, whatsoever you are doing. If you are 100% with it, you are meditative. क्योंकि meditation का मतलब होता है ध्यान. अगर आप मुझे ध्यान से सुन रहे हैं, आप meditative हैं. अगर आप मुझे ध्यान से पढ़ रहे हैं, तो आप meditative हैं. अगर आप मुझे ध्यान से देख रहे हैं, तो आप meditative हैं. And the moment you do anything with particular ध्यान, the moment you become total in your life, you change, you transform, you upgrade, and immediately negativity cannot survive if you are dhanful. Negativity cannot survive if you are mindful. And auto-suggestion is itself, Dr. Amilpi has discussed the techniques. Yes, it will take another half an hour.
But this is what I would like to tell all of you. My simple question to all of you, all the people who are connected, approximately more than 75 people, 70 people, 77 people are connected. My basic question to all of you, whatsoever discussed, did you understood or not? Kindly reply me in the chat box. Yes, no. Did you understood what I'm talking about? Can you feel? Can you witness? Can you experience? Can you experience what I taught? Can you understood what mindfulness is? Can you understood what meditation is? Because since last 1 hour and 30 minutes, if you are connected to me, if you are listening to me, if you are totally connected to me, then definitely, why not for more than 1.5 hours? अगर 1.5 घंटे के लिए आप माइंडफुल हो सकते हैं, अगर 1.5 घंटे के लिए आप मेडिटेटिव हो सकते हैं, अगर आप 1.5 घंटे के लिए फिजिकली और मेंटली प्रेजेंट हो सकते हैं, तो ज्यादा देर के लिए क्यों नहीं हो सकते? This is how you got the key, and this is what the secret is. The kind of effort you put since last 1.5 hours, 90 minutes, the similar effort you have to put in your different way when you are doing, and the key is that be total. Don't try to be perfect. Be total with your act. You don't need to waste your time and energy in going to forest and doing sadhana and dhyan and meditation. No, Whatsoever you do, अगर बॉस आपको खाना बनाना अच्छा लगता है, आप खाना बनाइए. खाना बनाने में आप involved नहीं, you become addicted with making your food. And so many people got enlightened in Japan and different countries while making food because they are involved, they love it. So if you do what you love, then definitely it transforms your energy. Love is important. You have to love what you do. You have to love yourself. Love the size. Don't have, because I have shared you one article. The frequency of love is very high, 700 hertz. Your normal frequency is 40-45 hertz. Love, heal yourself. Love, boost your energy. So my four lines with all these particular sessions, which is what we have discussed, कि सिर्फ ख्वाहिशों से नहीं गिरते हैं फूल झोली में. Simply by making desires, you are not going to achieve your goals. Simply by making desires, you are not going to transform your life. सिर्फ ख्वाहिशों से नहीं गिरते हैं फूल झोली में, कर्म की साख को हिलाना होगा. You have to work hard. First slide I've showed you that fish. You have to put effort. You have to put energy, positive energy. You have to be motivated. कि सिर्फ ख्वाहिशों से नहीं गिरते हैं फूल झोली में, कर्म की साख को हिलाना होगा और कुछ नहीं होगा कोसने से अंधेरों को. आपके आसपास जो कुछ भी कमियां हैं, डार्कनेस है, आप उसके बारे में सिर्फ डिस्कस करते रहोगे, उससे वो चेंज नहीं होंगी. अगर आपका एजुकेशन नहीं हो पा रहा है अच्छे से, अगर आपकी फाइनेंशियल कंडीशंस ठीक नहीं है, सिचुएशंस रिवर्स हैं, उनको कोसने से कुछ नहीं होगा. यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट 1001 न्यू वेज. आपने अब्राहम लिंकन साहब का नाम सुना होगा. जब वो अमेरिकी सीनेट में पहली बार प्रेसिडेंट बन के चुने गए और जब अमेरिकी सीनेट में वो बोल रहे थे, तो एक वहां के पार्लियामेंट मेंबर ने कहा कि मिस्टर प्रेसिडेंट, डोंट फॉरगेट दैट योर फादर यूज्ड टू मेक शूज फॉर आवर फैमिली. मिस्टर प्रेसिडेंट, ये मत भूलिए कि आपके पिताजी हमारे परिवार के लिए जूते बनाया करते थे. Abraham Lincoln replied beautifully. He said, yes, I cannot forget. My father was so perfect in making shoes. I am proud of him. He was so creative. But मुझे लगता है कि उनके बनाए हुए जूते आपको पैर में नहीं गड़ रहे हैं, आपको दिमाग में गड़ रहे हैं, इसलिए आप परेशान हो रहे हैं. सिर्फ ख्वाहिशों से नहीं गिरते हैं फूल झोली में, कर्म की साख को हिलाना होगा और कुछ नहीं होगा कोसने से अंधेरों को, अपने हिस्से का दिया खुद ही जलाना. You have to enlighten yourself. Whatsoever we have discussed, it is not going to transform your life if it has become simply part of your knowledge. You have to make as part of your experience. You have to apply it in your day-to-day life. Then only it is going to change your life. Then only it is going to change your life. Simply by discussing. So this is what is part of my experience. And this can become the part of your experience. And it is not simply transforming your life. It will make you more creative. It will improve your intelligence. It will improve your memory. Whatsoever the dimension, wherever you will throw your light, it will develop that particular skill in your life. So thank you very much, Mr. Ravikant Modi ji, SS Modi ji, Mr. Anil Mehta ji, all those people and all those participants, trainees who were connected to me with since last 90 to 95 minutes. Thank you very much for your patience listening. If you have any other questions, mic is handed over to Ravikant Modi ji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, thank you for this wonderful presentation, breathtaking presentation, sir. We really enjoyed a lot, sir. We really enjoyed a lot. I don't have a word, sir. If any participants wants to ask something to Mr. Pankaj, sir.
I can see the feelings of audience.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, so everybody is so happy, sir. Everybody is so
great honor for me that you people are giving such a wonderful feedback because your feedbacks, your words motivate us also, because it's a both-way communication. It wasn't a monologue, it's a dialogue. So thank you very much for, and it simply reflect that still you people are curious, because thousands and millions of webinars are going all across, and still you take out time to listen and little bit curious. I was continuously see the chat box. You people quite interactive. So thank you very much for the part of this wonderful sessions, because your role makes it perfect, because we are simply gives over 50%. Okay. Yeah, Ravi.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Okay, yeah, Polymera, you want to ask something? Please, can you unmute yourself? Please unmute. As you have raised your hand. If you want to ask, you can ask. Please unmute yourself.
Or if you don't want to unmute, you can put your questions in chat box also. That's not a problem. So.
Yes, actually, sir, I think I remember someone is asking what is the best way of meditation.
Okay, that's great. What is the best way to meditation? Before to do meditation, you need to understand what meditation is. Meditation is something when you are totally, I'll show you this picture. I'll take you to that picture. I have used the word mindfulness, in this particular picture. So, this one. You can see this right state of mind when you are physically and mentally present. मतलब अगर आप अपना काम ध्यानपूर्वक कर रहे हैं, अगर आप रास्ते में चल भी रहे हैं, आपकी शारीरिक और मानसिक उपस्थिति 100% उस काम के साथ है और आप प्रेजेंट में हैं, आप पास्ट में नहीं हैं, आप फ्यूचर में नहीं हैं, तो आप मेडिटेटिव हैं. माइंडफुलनेस एंड मेडिटेशन आर क्वाइट सिनोनिमस. ओके, फर्स्ट थिंग. Your question is how to do it. I told you one more thing. You have to be total. जैसे जैसे टोटलिटी का परसेंटेज आपकी जिंदगी में बढ़ता जाएगा, टोटलिटी का परसेंटेज मतलब कई बार होता है कि खाना हम खा रहे हैं, if I am having food, and while having food, suppose I am talking on mobile phone also. While having food, suppose I am watching television also. While having food, suppose I am criticizing someone also. So जो मेरी एनर्जी है, जो खाने को पचाने में लगने वाली थी, वो एनर्जी बट गई किसमें? कुछ टेलीविजन देखने में, कुछ मोबाइल पर बात करने में, कुछ क्रिटिसाइज करने में. वो एनर्जी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड होगी. And the energy which is required to digest food has been reduced, and it is directly related, which is scientifically proven also, कि जब आप तनाव के साथ खाना खाते हैं या बहुत सारे काम एक साथ करते हुए खाना खाते हैं, then your saliva reduces in a similar proportions. You are distributed. So my simple request to be meditative is, suppose I am delivering question, I have to be 100%. Try to give your 100% to stay meditative and motivated through entire your thing. Try to give your 100%. एकदम से नहीं होगा, but you have to put effort slow by slow, day by day. Someone has asked the similar question, sir, how to stay motivated by myself every day? Every day. Very beautiful questions. सपोज एक बॉटल है, बॉटल में आपने गंदा पानी भरा हुआ है. अब वो गंदा पानी या नेगेटिविटी मेरे साथ है या डिमोटिवेशन मेरे साथ है, जब तक मैं उसमें साफ पानी और नहीं डालता जाऊंगा, एक स्टेज आएगी कि पूरा पानी साफ हो जाए. So if you want to stay motivated, you have to check what input you are giving. मैंने आहार की जो बात की थी, what input you are giving and how much you are giving to you. सुबह से शाम तक आप क्या देख रहे हैं, वो आपका इनपुट है. तो अगर आप पॉजिटिव इनपुट देंगे, पॉजिटिव ही आपको मिलेगा. Which I said, what you get, what you sow inside. So try to inculcate and give more and more positivity. Check your friend circle. आपकी कंपनी कैसी है, आप किन लोगों के साथ उठते बैठते हैं, बात करते हैं, क्योंकि आपकी सोच आपके साथ 6 से 7 जो एवरेज लोग होती हैं उनकी सोच का औसत होती है, क्योंकि आप उनके साथ चर्चा करते हैं, उनके साथ फीडबैक लेते हैं और देते हैं. So check your company. If you want to stay motivated, have good people in your life, have motivated people in your life, and third and most important thing, जो expectation आपकी दूसरों से है वो खुद भी देने की कोशिश करें, otherwise it would be one way around, isn't it? So try to have energetic diet. और एक चीज मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ, walnut or almonds are very good antioxidants, very good for your brain and mind. So use in your diet if possible. Try to use more and more natural diet. Try to use more and more fiber diet. Try to use more and more fruits and vegetable in your diet to have good energy level, because energy is everything. So if you want to stay positive, check your input, and the more you will get input in terms of watching TVs, in terms of diet, in terms of your friend circles, in terms of your company, then the more you'll get positive. And someone has asked, how to control 100 of thoughts that strike in our mind, and how to select wisely what to do and what not. Beautiful question, great questions. What happens normally, psychologists and neuroscientists, they used to talk about normal common people is having 60 to 70,000 thoughts in a day with their conscious mind and with their unconscious mind. 60 to 70,000 thoughts in a day, consciously and unconsciously. So if you want to reduce this traffic, I told you, learn the pauses. I told you, learn the pauses. How you learn the pauses means how you become silent in your life. I told you, try to observe yourself, self-awareness. You have to be a little bit more and more self-aware in your life. And this is what I would like to take you. In your unconscious, lot of things are there. In your memory, बहुत सारा डेटा पड़ा हुआ है, और जब उसके न्यूरोलॉजिकल पैटर्न बहुत ज्यादा हो जाते हैं तो वो थॉट्स में कन्वर्ट होते हैं. आपके ना चाहते हुए भी वो थॉट्स अनकॉन्शियसली आते हैं. जरूरत इस बात की है कि थोड़ा सा कॉन्शियसनेस आप अपने लाइफ में बढ़ाएं. थोड़ा सा जो भी काम आप करते हैं, सपोज बहुत ज्यादा थॉट्स आ रहे हैं, मान लो आप रास्ते पे चल रहे हैं, आपको बहुत ज्यादा थॉट्स आ रहे हैं, आप अपनी चलने की गति चेंज कर दीजिए. अगर आप 6 किलोमीटर प्रति घंटे की रफ्तार से चल रहे हैं, एक फिक्स पैटर्न हो गया, मैकेनिकल पैटर्न हो गया. उस मैकेनिकल पैटर्न के साथ आपका न्यूरो एक लिंग्विस्टिक प्रोग्राम में इंटेंगल्ड है. आप अपनी चलने की गति अगर 3 किलोमीटर प्रति घंटा कर देंगे, थॉट्स का ट्रैफिक कम हो जाएगा. आई गारंटी. कई बार ऐसा होता है, आप गाड़ी चला रहे हैं, आपको ढेर सारे थॉट्स आ रहे हैं. कई बार ऐसा होता है, आप पढ़ रहे हैं, आप किसी किताब को पढ़ रहे हैं, आपको थॉट्स आके उसको डिस्टर्ब कर रहे हैं, डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं. आप अपनी पढ़ने की गति परिवर्तित कर दीजिए. यूज योर फिंगर्स व्हाइल यू आर रीडिंग. स्लो डाउन द रीडिंग स्पीड. The moment you will change your patterns, the moment you will become aware, and the moment you become aware, you transform your state of mind from unconscious to conscious, and the moment you become conscious, you become aware, and the moment you become aware, your traffic reduces. क्योंकि जैसे ही आप अवेयर होते हो, आप प्रेजेंट में आ जाते हो, और जैसे ही आप अनअवेयर होते हो, आप पास्ट या फ्यूचर में चले जाते हो. ये सारी टेक्निक्स जो है आपको प्रेजेंट में लाने की है. आप क्लासिकल कंडीशनिंग ऑफ माइंड भी यूज कर सकते हैं, which I said, am I aware? जितना ज्यादा आप स्वयं से सवाल पूछेंगे सुबह से शाम तक कि am I aware or not, उतना आपका ये जो थॉट्स का ट्रैफिक है वो कम होगा. So I think this is enough for your reply, because each and every question is so beautiful, each and everything. I would like to give as much as I can, but time limits, constraints, because Sunday you enjoy your day, Sunday you work a lot for you. So this is something which I would like to say, give your best to get your best. Your future took birth from your present. This is one of the very secret of your life. Your future, nobody has written your future. You write your own future by giving your best in this particular moment. So if you are giving your best in this particular moment, you are creating your best. So this is from my side. So thank you very much for all your questions. Even though if you have any questions, so Ravi ji is there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He definitely coordinates, and you can email those questions. Definitely we will be having a chat, or I will try to help you guys as much as I can. But try to feel your energy. Try to check your state of mind. Try to ask more and more questions as much as you can about yourself, and reply honestly so that you can transform your life in this particular moment. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, once again. Can I stop this screen share, sir?
Yeah, sure. You can stop.
And I request all the participants to please start their videos for their presence. I request all the participants once again to please start their videos so that I can take a pic also. Yes, thank you so much. Now I request Professor Mehta sir to give vote of thanks. Professor Mehta sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Friends, it was almost now 1:50. We are just approaching to 2 p.m., almost 2-hour session. But it was a true demonstration of meditation, what Mr. Rai was saying. Everyone was so attentive. that perhaps we forgot that we already spent almost 2 hours. Really a mind-blowing, a mesmerizing session. Let me give you some of my observation about this particular session. Very rightly said that you can reap what you sow, and it applies to mind also. What kind of programming you have done about your mind, what kind of thoughts and ideas you have imbibed in your mind, it will decide your success and your life transformation. Very rightly said by the learned speaker that please watch your feeling. They become your words. Watch your words, they become your action. Watch your words, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your personality. And watch your personality, it becomes your destiny. And it is possible to program your mind in a positive direction, because each one of us is having energy, and that energy can be channelized in the right direction with positive thoughts and positive mindset. And for that, sir, you have rightly pointed out that self introspection is very much essential. Each one of us must be a self-motivated person. We should start giving positive auto suggestions also. What is the need of the hour is to change ourselves. We should be quite flexible. We should be very resilient, and we should move towards positive direction. Whatever we are doing in life, we should do it utmost concentration. Unless concentration is there, we will not be enjoying that particular activity. We will not be able to strive towards excellence also. So concentration is very, very important. You have very rightly pointed out that one should have always a positive and very nutritious diet. Diet not in the sense of only food, but diet in terms of all the 5 senses. That's really a great idea. Besides that, one should be very, very creative. Creativity is not a domain of any particular person or set of persons. Creativity is not inborn, but creativity means doing something different or using some new practices. As you have mentioned that those who are doing their routine activities from the right hand, they can start doing something from their left hand also. And simultaneously, if we start thinking in some new and novel ways, then we can become very, very creative. Very interesting point that you have mentioned. Past is history and future is mystery, but present is a gift, and that's why it is called present. It was a very interesting and very lively session. Whatever you have talked today, if will is there, if passion is there, then each one of us can practice it. And certainly, whatever tips you have given to us, if we start using them, then certainly there will be a tremendous transformation in our lives. We will be able to excel whatever profession, whatever vocation in which we are in. So it is possible. It's a wonderful program, the great ideas, but I will say that no doubt ideas are great, but unless these ideas are inculcated, unless these ideas are practiced in our day-to-day lives, ideas won't have any meaning. Yes, the success of this session will be greatly depending how many ideas that the learned speaker has given us, how many ideas we really apply in our day-to-day life, and that will be the real success of this entire program. And perhaps this must be the expectation of the landed speaker also, as well as on behalf of the Inspira, this is our expectations also, that please, please do transform your life by practicing all these tips and tools and techniques. On behalf of Inspira Research Association, I'm thankful to today's speaker for this wonderful, extremely important presentation that he has delivered. I will say that he has not delivered this presentation from merely his mind, but he has applied his heart also. It's a beautiful combination of mind and heart. For that, we really are grateful to you, sir, for such a wonderful presentation. I am thankful to Dr. S.S. Modi, our mentor, the patron of the, or the chairperson of this organization, and very, very special thanks to Dr. Ravikant Modi for coordinating the program so well. In fact, we are expecting more and more similar programs from you in next few months. And last but not least, I am grateful, I'm thankful to each and every participant for their active participation. In fact, dear participants, you are the backbone of Inspira Research Association, and your active participation in large number and with so much of interest really inspire or motivate the organizer for such programs to organize. So very, very special thanks to all the participants. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mehta sir, for always being with us. Thank you so much once again, Pankaj sir. Thank you so much, all the participants. Once again, I have already posted the feedback link on the chat box of Zoom as well as on the YouTube box. Please, I request you all that submit it on timely to get e-certificates. Thank you so much. We will organize one more event after some days, 3 days virtual international conference. We will send you the brochure. We will send you all the information on your mail IDs as well as on WhatsApp groups. Thank you. Thank you once again.